how much can I sell my home for realistically? Got to be one of the top questions we get from people who are thinking about selling. So here is the quick insight on how a realtor helps you get your pricing correct. The first thing we do is run what's called a CMA. That's a comparative market analysis, custom market analysis, client market analysis, whatever initial somebody wants to use for it. It means we're going to look at what has sold in recent times to figure out what the trends are in your zip code, in your neighborhood. The goal of that analysis is to be as close as possible to your property. We don't compare a two-story to a ranch. We don't want to put 28227 up against 28277. Different worlds, different properties. You want to keep it as close as we can. Now we're going to pull together some numbers, and then we've got to do what's called adjusting. Adjusting means this house had a fenced yard and this one didn't, and this one's got a detached building and this one didn't, and this one's got a pool. Well, this one's above ground versus in ground. There is a lot of plussing and minusing going on. Spoiler alert, that's what the apps aren't equipped to do. Apps, when they price your house with AI or with an algorithm, they're just using the numbers off the tax record, and that may or may not be accurate. So the realtor is going to help you figure out a plan. Now, in an increasing market, that means we're also going to look at how much things are increasing and do some kind of a guess as to how much of a premium your house may pull versus your competitors. In a sideways market, that's a lot easier. And in a downhill market, we price to get ahead of the ball rolling downhill. Thank you. We haven't seen one of those in a couple of years. It will come back because real estate markets are fluid. Don't ask me when, because nobody knows. So the realtor is going to use that CMA to help you get a price for your house. The reality is, though, friends, once all that information is in writing, when we put it on the market will tell us, and not just the market. Showings will tell us if your house is priced accurately, because other realtors will bring their buyers, which is the beauty of your realtor using the multiple listing service. It's not just about the number of bedrooms that you have being on the internet. It's about the agreement amongst professionals to cooperate with each other, because, hey, statistically, I, as your realtor, may not have the buyer for your property because we're in a very large metro market here in the Charlotte area. So we're going to have the showings telling us if the price is on target, and then offers will give us the other story if the condition matches the price to the point where a buyer says, yep, I'd like to have it. So we're going to help you get those pieces together. Once we have offers on the property, your realtor is going to help you figure out which price we can defend, because one of the biggest jobs of your realtor is defending the price of that house. So once we sit down and create a plan to price it, we create a plan for the market. Then we sit down, look at the offers, and create a plan for a response, so that I, as your realtor, can defend it when the appraiser has questions, when the buyer agent has questions, when the buyer has questions, so that we can get everybody to the point where the keys change hands and you can put your money in the bank or put your money into your next property. For more information about how to price a house or how to make things happen correctly, reach out to me and my team. We're glad to help. And if you want a realtor like Leigh Brown in your particular zip code and you're somewhere else, I got people, so let me know. Subscribe for more, give us 5 stars, and I'll see you next time.